AIATSIS is what we're known as, and that's who we are, the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies. But the place that we operate from is an important place, and so having an Indigenous name for our building says something about the place that we work from, but also it's a really important part of our leadership role to be able to bring back Indigenous languages into conscious everyday use. We've had a long engagement with the Ngunnawal people, not just because they're the traditional owners of the country here, where the building is located, but we've been working with them to help them reawaken their language.
You know, we only started with a couple of words like Yumulundi, which means welcome, and Yerabi, which means footsteps. But now we're able to connect those and make full sentences and have full conversations in our language. So we've never lost it. In all of the thousands of years that we've been here, we've actually never lost it. We've just not remembered it. And now we're remembering.
So as part of that, this event that we're here today to celebrate recognises a decision made by our council during the International Year of Indigenous Languages last year to name our building using an appropriate word from the Ngunnawal language, the language of this place. And the decision by council highlights the strength of the relationship between AIATSIS and the Ngunnawal community, and one which is ongoing, and if I might say, one which is extremely successful. So, we come to a moment where I'm going to ask my colleagues to, tempted to say cut the cord, but that might be for another event, but to do what's necessary to unveil the name of the new name of this building where AIATSIS lives. There you go, country is helping us. Maraga is the name of this building.
So the building's name, it hasn't had a name before, is Maraga. And in Ngunnawal that means a wadi shield, and a wadi shield is a stronger shield used against the fierce wadi spear. But it's also used for carrying food or as a coolerman to carry babies. So the concept of the name is around protecting and nurturing culture.
You put a child in a coolerman when you're going somewhere. And so we're trying to also signal that as an institute we're going somewhere, where we're not just kind of parked in one place.
Well, this institution has been using the symbolic shield to represent them, so it's quite appropriate that the proper local traditional people's language is used in relation to that.
So the Ngunnawal language group that I'm a part of is very happy to see this kind of thing happen, not just here but all across Canberra and all across Australia, because it really shows that there is still such a lively Aboriginal culture within the whole of Australia, and we're very happy to be doing that and opening up the Ngunnawal language and its culture to the rest of Canberra and to Australia.
There is a really important and a really powerful thing about using Indigenous languages in the public domain that sends a signal about the presence of Indigenous people and our cultures still, but also helps to give every Australian access in some way to that history.
We have a really wonderful, amazing, well, not just a culture, but many cultures and many languages that we ought to embrace as our own, because it's so unique in all the world. Canberra is a city that has an ancient past. So having the name in such big letters down here on the peninsula, where visitors, not from just all across Australia, but across the world, will come here and they will ask the question, well, what does that mean? Yuma, Darwa Nuna, Darwa Ngunnawal, Yangu Nalaweri Tunimanyin, Ngunnawal Wari, Daura Wari, Ningira, Dindi, Yinjimara Lijinyin, Darwa Ngunnawal, Yinjimara Lijinyin.